Hi guys, today we're gonna have a very insightful conversation. We're gonna try to expose the mechanism behind making your dreams come true. This knowledge has the power to change your life completely by putting you back to your rightful place, in charge of all creation. The universe always gives us exactly what we want, but now if we do not know what we want, if we pick half-hearted, if we act and speak in a way, but deep down we know this is not us, then it's easy to blame life, God, the universe, other people or situations. But the truth is that we don't even know how our objective looks like. When we're not asking for anything, or when we're asking only for distractions, when what we actually need is the solution, then we are not being conscious. So our life contains both our dreams and our nightmares, the things that we want and we believe they deserve, and the things that we don't want, because we visualize them in the same amount. What I'm trying to outline here is that in order to control your life, to create it and feel it with all the things that you want, first you need to become aware of your thoughts and motivations, because they are the ones that dictate where you're gonna get. The creational flow is always from the inside out. So first, everything starts with an idea. This idea, we can call it your higher thought, or the motivation behind the actual idea. With other words, what you are actually trying to get. Our higher thoughts are the most powerful creational mechanism. Through them, you are constantly transmitting your intentions to the universe, and all life starts moving in the direction that you choose. In the beginning, everything starts as a concept, as a visualization. Everything that we say or do first existed only as a pure thought. Next in the process of creation comes the word. Now, the words are being thoughts expressed, so they are carrying a higher creational energy than actual words. If we visualize something that we want, but we are afraid to speak as it is ours, then we don't really believe that we deserve it. No matter what it may mean, I'm not trying to discuss here desires, I'm only explaining the mechanism. Next comes the action. Now, actions are words in motion, so they are the bridge to manifestation. If we think and feel or even visualize what we want, but we are afraid to act upon it when the opportunity rises, well then, what we're gonna create is gonna be plenty of opportunities, but not much else. In fact, we all have plenty of opportunities to take us in any direction we would possibly choose to. But the problem is that we do not choose anything. Or if we do it unconsciously, without even realizing what is happening, thinking that life is happening to us, instead of knowing that we are making it happen. To surmise, everything starts with you, an idea. Then you're putting it out there through your words, materializing it through your actions. But this still doesn't seem to give any answer, doesn't it? It seems only to explain a mechanism, not giving any solutions yet. But let's go back to what I previously said. It's the thought that starts the process, but it's the motivation behind the idea that picks the way. The thought behind the thought. Or with other words, if you are not being completely conscious, it might seem like you are almost never getting what you think you want. And indeed you aren't. You are always getting exactly what you're asking for. Think about the universe as a big Xerox machine. I'm gonna pick a very naive example, but one very easy to understand. If you feel and think like you need money, if you say that you need money, and if you act like you need money, what you're gonna get is you needing money. If on the other hand, you are being grateful for everything that you had, you speak as if you don't lack anything, and you act like you have everything, what you're gonna get is you having everything. This is the way you create. By knowing, not by fearful wondering. By accepting that you are already there, not by longing for it like it's never supposed to happen. The feeling produces the experience. The creational flow is be, do, have. So you have to be happy in order to do your very best in life so you can have everything that you want. But that's not what we're doing, isn't it? We got it all backwards, and that's why we lack all control. How we used to think is that we need to have everything in order to be able to do our very best, so we can finally be happy. Or another example, we say to ourselves that if we would just have more time, then we would finally do the things that we want, so we can finally be who we really are. Or how about this one? If I would just have everything, then I would finally do things for myself, and I would finally be conscious and aware, how we hear in all these videos. But let's turn this the other way around. If I would finally be conscious and aware, then I would do things for myself, and I could finally have everything that I could possibly imagine. It's nothing that you can have or that you can do to influence your being, but your being can do everything. In the moment you accept that everything starts inside you, what you're gonna realize is that you've been unconscious all this time. But what you're also gonna realize is that you've been creating your reality all along. Look at how much we've been creating while being asleep, and just imagine what we could do by being awakened. Your creational power is limitless, and you have this memory inside you. This is the freedom that we are all longing for. There is no heaven, only a realization that we are already there. Thanks for watching.